Before my mother passed, she left me 3 matches each capable of taking me back in time. I used the first to return to the night Miller was drugged. I knocked over his spiked drink before he could touch it. He never was involved with his secretary, Scarlett. I saved our marriage, but then we were in a car accident. Miller threw himself over me, shielding my body. His injuries were too severe. He didn't make it. Without a second thought, I struck the second match. We went back to before the crash, and this time we walked away without a scratch. I thought I would never need the third match. Then Miller set a sonogram down in front of me, and I went completely still. His voice was ice. Scarlett is 4 months pregnant. The baby is mine. A ringing filled my ears. The fact that I survived that accident means God gave me a second chance, a chance to go after what I really want. You can keep the title of Mrs. Miller. Just stay out of Scarlett's way. I couldn't figure out how Miller still remembered the accident. When did it start? I asked. That doesn't matter anymore. Scarlett grew up with nothing, no stability, no security. What I feel for you now is more like family. The love is gone. I had found out about him and Scarlett on our 10th wedding anniversary. He had written me a desperate letter confessing everything and transferred every asset into my name. In desperation, I had used a match to go back to our 5th year of marriage. So you remember everything. You really did fall in love with Scarlett? Yes. Every time I come close to death, I end up back in the past. After the Sats, you were the one who wanted to run away with me. But Scarlett, she's different. After the Sats, we had promised to run away together. But that night, it was my parents who showed up, not him. Samantha, your dad was right. We're both too young. Give me a little more time. I defied my father and married him anyway. Now Miller looked at me with cold, flat eyes. You can always file for divorce. Of course, your mother's medical bills would become your problem to handle alone. He walked out. My mother had taken Miller in after she learned he had no parents. She treated him like a son. And yet, no matter how many times I went back, she still got cancer. Every time, I went after him. What gave him the right to betray me again? Scarlett was outside, her arms looped around his neck. The baby and I have been waiting forever. Miller smiled. There's a Sotheby's auction coming up. I saw some jewelry that would suit you perfectly. I watched him kiss Scarlett, and when she pulled back, he leaned in and kissed her again. We hadn't been that close in years. We hadn't actually kissed since our honeymoon. I pulled out the last match. A nurse nearby sighed. Apparently Scarlett fell in love with the house where Miller's wife lives. So he's selling the place, moving his wife to some apartment near the hospital. A year ago, Miller told me the company needed capital. I suggested selling our house myself. That house had been our first home. Apparently he even set up a flower shop across from the hospital just for her. Every morning, I stopped by that shop and bought a fresh bouquet. I pushed open the door. The girl at the counter recognized me. You were just here this morning. Another bouquet already? I looked around, the lighting, the layout, all impossibly familiar. Early in our relationship, I dreamed of opening a flower shop. But after we married, my time was swallowed whole. The counter girl spoke suddenly. A sick person breathing in flowers grown with those special nutrients every single day that can be good for you. What do you mean? The girl pulled me into the corner. Those flowers just cause allergies. But the manager told us you tried to tamper with her husband, and luckily he tricked you into signing a fake marriage certificate. She said someone helped her get rid of your baby too,